Welcome to a new video in my home automation series. I'm not really sure how I'm going to call this video because this is not really a review, just because I can't really review this. So nowadays the deal I have with Sonoff is that previously in the past they asked me if I want to review a particular product, or maybe I choose a product and they would send it. And nowadays I just get an email that, oh, we just sent a package for you, and that's the product that we are sending, which is, I mean, it's fine because I'm getting all the new products and you get to see all these new products. And in most cases it's not really difficult to review a product, but I'm a little bit conflicted with this one because, as you can see, this is a Z-Wave dongle. And obviously Sonoff has released a lot of Zigbee products, and we have seen actually the Zigbee dongle. Well, actually we have seen two Zigbee dongles recently. This was I brought this one because it looks very similar to the Z-Wave dongle. But there was no mention of anything related to Z-Wave, and I specifically asked if there is going to be a new family of products similar to the Zigbee, but now Z-Wave is coming out, and the answer was that no. So we are going to have this standalone product, which is going to be Z-Wave. As you can see, it doesn't really have anything on it which says that it's eWeLink compatible. It works with Home Assistant, it works with OpenHub, and it is a Z-Wave coordinator. So if you are using Home Assistant, you can just plug it into your Home Assistant server, and then you set it up as your Z-Wave coordinator. But at the moment, as far as I understand, we should not really expect any products to be released by Sonoff, which is going to be Z-Wave. And since I don't have any Z-Wave devices, I can't really test it. I mean, I could plug this into Home Assistant, I can do the setup, but that's not really going to prove anything. In case you don't have any ideas what the Z-Wave is, don't quote me on this, but I think Z-Wave actually came first before Zigbee. But this is a very similar, or Z-Wave is a very similar radio communication protocol than Zigbee. Very similar as in that they also designed to be used in the IoTs, especially in applications where low power consumption and low data rate is required. So typically like sensors, switches, lights that only need to send a couple of bytes of data. Some of them only operate on batteries, so they have to consume a small amount of energy. So both of these do that. Both of these protocols, they use a mesh protocol or a mesh network. So one device can talk to another device, and they can extend the network in using multiple devices to cover a larger area. So both Zigbee and Z-Wave supports it. Both of them includes encryption. And I think the one main difference in my mind is that Zigbee uses 2.4 gigahertz, which is considered to be a very congested frequency range because obviously Wi-Fi use it, Bluetooth use it, and Z-Wave operates in the 900 and 800 megahertz range. It depends on regions, so it's pretty much the same frequency what LoRa uses as well. So they offer a less congested airwave or frequency range. And as with lower frequency, it also means that the signal is likely to travel faster. So with higher frequencies, we get higher throughput, but usually lower range. So that's definitely one that goes for Z-Wave. And also there is a specific Z-Wave long range format or variant of the Z-Wave, which again allows even longer communication. And that's definitely a good thing. But to be honest, I don't feel this such a big issue for me, because the fact that we have a mesh network means that we can also cover a fairly large area with Zigbee as well. Probably the only trade-off is that you might need a few more devices along the way to extend that network. So obviously it's going to cost more to purchase the additional devices. You have to place it in a place where they can be mains powered, and obviously they are going to consume some energy. Whereas with Z-Wave you might be able to achieve the same coverage with fewer devices because the low frequency signal can travel further. But to be honest, this is pretty much all I can tell about this product. So as you can see, it is the same packaging as the most recent Zigbee coordinator. I think the Main difference is that they use a different coating on this aluminum housing, but you see the same grip, and the fact that we have this long high gain antenna which can rotate in any direction. And just like with the Zigbee dongle, we are also getting this very nice USB-A to USB-A extension cable. So if you need to place it a little bit further away from the server, or you're just having trouble plugging it into the USB because there are some other USB devices plugged into the neighboring port, then you can use this extension cable. So if you have Home Assistant and you need a Z-Wave coordinator, you have one more option now, because you can also choose this Sonoff Z-Wave dongle. And to be honest, the only reason I can think of is that Sonoff already has probably quite a robust manufacturing capability. They already have a very similar product, so they might just thought that let's use this new chip for the Z-Wave dongle and release it as a new product, so we can use pretty much the same tools and probably like semi-finished products to release a new product that we can also sell to especially to the DIY community. So that's that. I'm not really sure if I would start and go into the Z-Wave business, because it feels like a fairly big commitment with pretty much the same upsides as Zigbee, again, as far as I can see. But that's definitely a good alternative. If you already have Z-Wave devices, I'm pretty sure that you are happy with them, and you are welcome to see another Z-Wave coordinator. But if you are interested in this device, let me know why or how you ended up with Z-Wave and how you are liking it. But to be honest, I think that's all going to be for today. As usual, if you want to get this, there is going to be affiliated link down in the video description below. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next one.